There are places that challenge everything we think we know about history. Hidden amongst the hills of West Java stands Gunung Padang, a site that some believe could be older than the world's earliest known civilizations. So I set course for Cianjur to meet the archaeologist Ali Akbar, who has dedicated nearly 3 decades to studying this mysterious place. But I didn't just go to Cianjur for the history, but also for the adrenaline rush, as they have an experience there that will force you out of your comfort zone. And in the end, we will visit the local legend, Abah Jajang, a man whose simple house by the waterfall became an internet sensation. This is Cianjur. Selamat pagi guys! It is almost 9 o'clock and I am on my way to an area called Cianjur in West Java. I've never been there before, so I'm super excited to go. So right now I'm actually on my way to Puncak. It's on the way to Cianjur and I have not been at Puncak for almost 6 years now, and it was the very first trip I had on my very first motorcycle when I started traveling here in Indonesia on my Yamaha MT25 at the time. So I wanted to make a quick stop there and see how it looks there now. My team has already arrived. They went by car and the highway. In case you don't know, you cannot go on the highway in Indonesia on a motorcycle, so I'm taking the long way. But right now, as you can tell, the very scenic way. So, yeah, it's gonna be a great adventure. I'm happy to be back on the road, and let's go to Cianjur. Yes! Let's go, Garuda! And after the highway, I met up with the team to refill before we continue. I know some of you have asked why I still use Pertamax, especially with the fuel prices becoming more expensive over the years. But for me the answer is pretty simple. Garuda isn't just a motorcycle, it's my partner for exploring Indonesia. We've ridden through mountains, villages, rough roads, and thousands of kilometers across the country. So when it comes to refueling, I prefer to prioritize what I believe is best for Garuda. That's why I continue to use Pertamax for long journeys like this. And as we continued, I unfortunately witnessed something I luckily don't see every day. Oh, look at this. There it is. Aggie. Oh, this is terrible. So, a local here is using a monkey in color and human clothes to entertain the school kids here. Selamat pagi. Pagi deh, pagi. Selamat pagi. Oh, look at this. Selamat pagi. I'm gonna have to smile, but this is just terrible. Kasian. Wah. Pak, sudah berapa tahun? 4 tahun. Oke, dadah. Kasian. From someone who has seen a lot of monkeys out in the wild, that is terrible. Unfortunately, this is still something that's done quite a lot in various villages around Indonesia. If you see something like this and you want to report it, you can contact Jakarta Animal Network. I'll leave a link in the description. What do? So, what I have done is I've actually pinpointed the exact point where I stopped the first time I went to Puncak. And I'm almost there now. And one thing I can tell you that I've changed here in Puncak since 6 years ago is the road is so much better now. It's brand new, and you don't have like 1,000 of these small food stalls, warung, along the side of the road, which was blocking the traffic so much last time I was here. So yeah, it's definitely a lot more smooth to drive to Puncak now than it was when I was here the last time. That's nice.
We had made it to Puncak Pass. It's located right on the border between the Bogor and the Cianjur regencies. For decades, it's been one of West Java's most popular mountain escapes. Every weekend, thousands make the journey from Jakarta for the cool and fresh mountain air.
Okay guys, back at Puncak, and this is the exact location I was 6 years ago. I remember I was standing right over here and I wanted to take a photo. I asked some guys if they could take a photo for me and they really wanted to join, so we took it together. So now I just took a new photo, but this time with my team. Yeah, it's crazy how time flies, you know? Yeah, last time it was with a Yamaha 250cc that I had bought on OLX. Now it's together with the 1100cc Africa Twin that the fifth group have supported me with, and yeah, so much has happened in 6 years. The view is more or less the same. It's a weekday, so it's not too rame, that's nice. It's cool to be back.
It's what we here in Indonesia call a good nongkrong spot, a good place to hang out. Local photographers will take a photo, couples and families come here to enjoy the view, and since last time, I now had a crew to hang out and enjoy the view with too. We then continued into Cianjur, and as it was lunchtime, my team recommended that we stop by a restaurant called Alam Sunda, and there my bodyguard Egar helped introduce me to the local Sundanese cuisine.
So, first time eating at a proper Sundanese restaurant, and it's a cool concept actually. You walk in and there's a ton of different options. They have kambing, they have chicken, they have shrimp, they have fish of course. Then you can choose all the sides. You have the perkedel, which is like a mashed potato put together. You have, of course, rice, sambal, sayuran, tempe, tofu, everything. Banyak pilihan ya. And now, Ega, what do we have here?
Ini ada sop iga sapi. Terus ini ada tumis jamur, atau biasanya orang sini bilangnya orang Sunda supa. Supa. Ini ada sambal dadakan nih, mantap.
Homemade sambal.
Homemade-nya Mas Kris nih. Ini ada tahu goreng, tempe goreng, terus ada ikan tenggiri, ada cah kangkung di sana. Mantap. Ada ikan goreng dan teman-temannya sama terong balado, yang terakhir adalah sate. Ini lalap-lalapannya seorang Sunda tuh selalu ada lalapan untuk makan.
Oh iya?
Iya, ciri khasnya seperti itu.
Mantap. And I'm starving, so let's test it out. And ayo guys, ikut. Let's eat together, yeah?
Yes!
Yes, Churuk.
Here they have a small station where you can actually make your own sambal, which my team insisted I tried. You can mix tomatoes, chilies, onions, sugar, salt, and shrimp paste. But somehow, my sambal looked a bit different than I had imagined.
This is the worst looking sambal I have ever seen. Okay, ayo kita coba my homemade sambal.
Spicy.
So if it's your first time, I'd highly recommend you ask the kitchen to make the sambal for you. The food there was an easy 10 out of 10, and we all ate way too much, with the total bill for this massive feast coming down to 100,000 rupiah, around $5.5 per person.
Oh, we got some good mountain roads here on the way to the homestay. And these views, oh my god! Tea plantation everywhere. Wow, so nice. Java is indeed beautiful. Okay, teman-teman, it is 5 o'clock and we have made it to our destination here in Cianjur. We are very close to Gunung Padang that we will be exploring tomorrow. So now we just need to find the right homestay. Now we need to get some food, get some rest, get a shower because I smell like kerbau. And yeah, Situs Cagar Gunung Padang. Seems we're in the right spot. It's been a good day. Oh yeah. We have made it. Yeah. Okay, we have arrived. And Garuda is wearing bilang apa tadi Pak? Pakai baju ya?
Ya, pakai baju.
Yeah, wearing a shirt now so Garuda doesn't get cold at night. Locked, of course, and yeah, let's go and find the homestay. I need a shower. Homestay-nya dekat ya Pak?
We then met with Ibu Lia, the owner of Lia's homestay, where we would be spending the next few nights. We had booked all of the rooms she had underneath her house for 700,000 rupiah, around $40 US.
We have our own little house. In here, master bedroom, let me show you. Yes, please step inside. Very nice. Yeah, fabric cashmere, Egyptian cashmere. And window here, so we can open up and see the forest tomorrow morning. Oh, we see a lot of nyamuk. Fine, gak apa-apa. And of course, yang paling penting, my little pony blanket. So I will sleep like a little pony. Okay, oh, I'm so tired. Bonus!
What?
Huh?
What bonus?
European toilet.
There?
Someone from the team cannot poop unless it's European toilet. I'm not gonna be mentioning any names.
I'm not a pig.
No. Yeah. God.
It's around 17 degrees here in the mountains, and with no hot water, it's cold showers. But after a long day of traveling, it was quite refreshing. And it was then time to get some rest, because the following morning, we would be visiting one of the most mystical sites on Java Island.
Selamat pagi guys. It is 6:15 and wow, slept fantastic in this cold mountain air. The sun is now slowly coming up and it's gonna be a beautiful day. So we have gotten up early because we're gonna go to the top of Gunung Padang. It's not gonna be a massive hiking expedition like some of my last videos. It's only 370 steps, but what awaits us at the top is fascinating. I've been told I have to go here because this mountain is probably one of Indonesia's biggest archaeological mysteries. So I'm so excited to go up and see what's up there. So, ayo, let's go.
Every year, thousands of people make the journey here to see one of Indonesia's greatest mysteries. We had already seen countless photos online, but as we climbed the final steps to the top, it quickly became clear that no photo could ever have prepared us for this.
Even looking in the screen here in my action camera, it looks incredible.
Walking through the site, one thing quickly became clear. These weren't just a few scattered rocks on top of a hill. It was suddenly easy to understand why this place has sparked so much curiosity and debate. And to make sense of it all, I had invited a special guest to join us, the foremost expert on Gunung Padang, Pa Ali, who have studied this place since his first semester in university in 1998. And one thing that I could not wait to ask him was, what is this place?
Usually in Indonesia we call it Punden Berundak.
Punden means sacred place, yeah. Berundak means terrace, yeah, terrace structure. In archaeology, we call it pyramid. When I first came, yeah, we only think that the site only in the top of the mountain. But now we know that this is 30,000 meters square. So it is bigger than Borobudur.
Most archaeologists believe it dates back to 45 BC. But because Pa Ali have taken samples even deeper, he has a different theory.
Yeah, we made several excavations in the site. Yeah, in the surface. Yeah, in the surface we made more than 50 excavation boxes. Yeah, and we put the sample to the laboratory. It is from 2,500 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, actually making it older than the pyramids in Giza then?
Yes. Yeah, but this is the top of the site. Yeah, when we make an excavation deeper and deeper. Yeah. 2 meters, yeah, 4 meters, 8 meters, until 12 meters, we found the oldest one, 14,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So this site is before the Ice Age. Yeah. So everybody's surprised. Of course, I'm surprised also.
The oldest known monumental structures were long believed to be around 11,000 years old. But some researchers believe Gunung Padang could be much older. What makes them think that?
Yeah, this is we call it columnar joint in geology, natural stone. Yeah,
Okay.
usually very long. Yeah, but in this site only 1.5 meters. So they must be cut and then they bring it to here. We already make a research around 300 kilos. Yeah, and then we make an experiment. Yeah, we need 6% to bring one stone.
So this is potentially the oldest, what you can say, man-made site in the world?
Yes.
That sounds so crazy when you say that. Well, I hope you're right, Pali, because
Yes.
then I can brag to all of my friends about it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And best of luck with your continued research.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming today.
Pa Ali's dedication is inspiring. It's been nearly 3 decades of his life that he is devoted to understanding Gunung Padang. Whether it confirms what we know or challenges what we think we know about history, places like this remind us that there is still so much left to discover. Though one mystery remained. Why didn't he get my dad jokes?
I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that most of the archaeologists in the world, they are women.
I don't know.
Yeah, supposedly it's because they have like such a good talent for digging up things from the past.
That night, we were fortunate enough to witness something few visitors will ever get to see. A few times a year, a traditional ceremony is held on top of the mountain, and the locals welcomed us to film it. This is how they honor their ancestors. Burning incense serves as a medium of connection, and flowers are offered as a sign of gratitude. The torches symbolize light and guidance for those in darkness. Together they pray and share the message of the ancestors, like their fathers did before them. Tapak Wachat Menjadi Kolok, a reminder that traditions and ideas may grow old with time, but their wisdom should continue to be preserved and passed on to future generations. That morning, we got up early, packed our bags, and said goodbye to Mount Padang. because one of the highlights of our entire Cianjur journey still awaited us. This day would challenge us, test our courage, and eventually lead us to a place we had all been dreaming of visiting. And what better way to start it than with a rush of adrenaline?
Woohoo! This must be the place. Di mana ya? Di mana?
Mau di sebelah sana silakan, mau di sebelah sini silakan.
Oke, mungkin karena berat nanti. It's always like this with experiences on my trip. We plan for it. I'm thinking, yeah, sure, it'll be fine, all good. I've never tried that before, no problem. Then I get here and I realize, okay, now I actually have to do the thing. Selamat pagi. Pagi. Oh, bahasa Sunda ya? Oh, maaf, saya tidak bisa bahasa Sunda. Cuman hatur nuhun. Okay, but I think we have to do a small briefing dulu.
Canyoneering is an outdoor sport that involves exploring canyons and waterfalls by navigating a combination of hiking, climbing, swimming, and rappelling. I had never tried rappelling before, so the guys first walked me through all the do's and don'ts, and you don't need to bring any equipment as they provide everything for you. But even with all the gear, I was still nervous.
Siap, 8, 6.
Can rappelling down a 35-meter waterfall be dangerous? Absolutely. Statistically, riding my motorcycle is far more dangerous. Still, as the waterfall roared beneath me, that wasn't exactly what I was thinking about.
And Ibu Henne, if something bad happens, then mohon maaf, I'm sorry in advance.
The safety guides hook you in, and you're then told to lean back, which feels absurd. But luckily, someone stands at the bottom, ready to catch me if I fall. I of course asked my team if they wanted to try as well. And my two awesome videographers, Faris and Lutfi, did not hesitate for a second. Just another incredible day in wonderful Indonesia.
All right, guys, that's it here from Curug Cikondang. First time trying canyoneering, and it was so much fun. I gotta be honest and say, it was a little bit scary, especially the first time when you're strapped in and you're ready to go down. You look down, and you're standing at the edge of a waterfall. It's like everything in my mind is just telling me, don't do it, don't do it. But yeah, aman. They do this. They've done this for many years. There's so many people that are coming through here on the weekends. I would recommend, if you want to try it, come on a weekday where it's less busy. But is it worth it? Definitely. So much fun. So don't forget to try canyoneering here at Curug Cikondang. Yes. And now, makan siang time. We will get some food, and then it's back on the road because we still have one more stop for today. So, gas. Let's go. All right, guys, it is 1:30 and we are now heading to our homestay for the night, a place called Abah Jajang's house. Apparently, this guy has made a homestay a couple of years ago that got incredibly famous because it is in a very beautiful location right next to a waterfall. So now he's become like a local legend. So yeah, we're gonna go and visit Abah Jajang and see what this famous homestay is about. We got around 3 hours on the road. Sun has come out. I've told my team to go ahead, drive in front, so I can just drive at my own pace. So let's go to Abah Jajang.
We only had around 100 kilometers, around 2.5 hours of riding to go. The ride going there was just amazing, with some breathtaking views over beautiful West Java. I even met some of my subscribers along the way.
Wow, look at that waterfall. Holy smokes. I think we have arrived at our destination. Jeez Louise. Wow. I think that might be the tallest waterfall I've ever seen. Woo, and there is a team. Wee. Oh my God. We have made it to Rumah Abah Jajang. Or not fully, but almost. Oh. Wow, okay. We are going to see that waterfall tomorrow, that's for sure. Can the car get through? Yes, Edgar, he is the best driver. Oi, can Garuda? Bisa dong. Okay, safe to say this is what I would call off the beaten path. Can you naik here? Kamu bisa naik sini? Are we sure this is the way? Okay. Nah, let's see if I can get up there. Ora popo. Hello. Okay. Almost arrived at Rumah Abah Jajang. Whee. Mana rumah dia? Is this the place? Rumah Abah Jajang? Wow, it looks very different from the photos. Wait. Where is the green? Whoa, the waterfall. It looks crazy. Woo. Makasih, Pak. Nah, Garuda, can we fit here? Ya, punten. Nah, bisa dong. Nah, check this out. This view is crazy. I don't know how well you can see it in the camera here, but we'll make some better clips.
Alhamdulillah, we arrived.
Alhamdulillah. The team has arrived.
Visitors from near and far come to visit Abah Jajang. Some they stay the night, while others simply stop by to rest. A group of fellow riders were leaving just as we had arrived. And shortly after, we had the place all to ourselves. It was so peaceful, surrounded by greenery. We all seemed to slow down and breathe a little deeper. And we were eager to explore the waterfall and meet the local legend himself. But istirahat dulu.
Selamat pagi, guys. My watch is saying good morning is 6 minutes past 6. It's very early here at Rumah Abah Jajang, and we are all up to capture the sunrise. I woke up and it's cold and it's dark. You can hear the suara from the waterfall. Amazing.
I then sat down for a morning chat with the former traveling businessman who now enjoys the calm life of a host and roughly 3 packs of cigarettes per day.
Jadi sudah berapa tahun lalu apa jadi viral?
Iya. Udah 6 tahun.
Oke, 6 tahun lalu
Ya.
apa jadi viral ya?
Ya.
Kenapa? Ada dari TV atau YouTuber atau TikTok atau gimana Bapak jadi viral?
Alhamdulillah. Pan Abah pernah diundang ke Brownies 3 hari di Jakarta. 3 hari Abah.
Jadi sekarang ada tamu kesini setiap hari?
Tiap hari, siang malam nyampe Abah. Kemarin orang Depok banyak. Jakarta, Tangerang, Banten, grup Vespa 30 motor ya Abah. Ngerinep.
Wah.
Banyak. Alhamdulillah Abah mau banyak silaturahmi. Uang mah tong puluhan triliun gak habis, banyak silaturahmi malah habis-habis.
Dan kalau selalu rame dengan tamu,
Ya,
apa tidak jadi bosan dengan tamu?
enggak Abah mah. Enggak bosan-bosan.
Jadi Abah sangat suka ngomong,
Iya.
ngopi bersama,
Iya.
atau gimana?
Abah mah eta. Abah enggak istirahat, enggak bakar rokok ge. Kemarin orang Dubai mah 3 orang dah Abah dia.
Orang Dubai?
Iya nyampe, ambil rokok serutul.
Oh, mereka bawa rokok ya?
Iya.
Ah,
Abah senang bawa rokok ini, boleh.
boleh.
Nah, itu senang Abah. Satu batang deh ke uang Indonesia mah 300.000.
Iya.
Ke uang Arab 100 real. Suka batu mending jarum coklat dapat 20 bungkus.
Jadi nanti kalau ada teman saya, mereka mau ke sini,
Iya.
kalau mereka mau Abah Jajang jadi senang, mereka bawa rokok saja.
Iya, baik. Boleh.
So if you come here and you want to make Abah Jajang happy, yeah, just bring him some cigarettes. It'll make his day.
Sehat Abah mah.
Tadi pagi ada longsor.
Ada di sini.
Iya.
Kayur enggak ada.
Sering seperti itu.
Enggak sering. Enggak.
Abah bilang tadi
Ya.
sudah punya rumah ini 75 tahun ya.
Iya.
Tapi jadi dari orang tua atau?
Abah ya pribadi sini. Ngebangun. Yang dulu mah rumah Abah di sini loh.
Oh,
Orang tua ada di sini. Orang tua di sini.
Jadi apa bangun rumah ini sendiri?
Iya mah bangun Abah sendiri 2015. Yang dulu mah ini dah. Tahun 87.
Gitu.
Banyak anak Abah nggak bangun iya 2015. Itu ngebangun deh baru.
Jadi dulu apa tinggal di sana sama orang tua.
Ya.
Nanti setelah itu pindah ke sana.
Ya.
Dan di 2015 bangun rumah ini.
Iya.
Tapi saya mendengar Abah ada banyak orang mau beli rumah Abah Jajang ya.
Iya, ada. Ada.
Tapi nggak mau jual.
Enggak. Uang matong bara puluhan triliun habis. Banyak saudara nggak habis-habis.
Nah,
Habis uang mah berapa triliun.
mereka mau bayar berapa untuk rumah ini?
2,5 M.
2,5 M.
Di atas sini sampai datang. 2,5 M.
Masih nggak mau jual.
Enggak. Enggak.
Sarapan ya?
So, sarapan dulu.
Iya. Guys, sarapan time.
Sarapan dulu.
Such a kind guy. He's laughing in between every second sentence. He's smiling all the time. I wonder if that's the recipe
to becoming that happy and relaxed is to live in a place like this and meet with new people every day who comes to see your home.
It's moments like these that make me so grateful, not to experience them alone, but to share them with an incredible team. And then it was finally time to get a closer look at the breathtaking waterfall we had been admiring from afar. Towering nearly 130 meters above the valley floor, Citambur Waterfall is one of the tallest waterfalls in West Java. The water crashes down the cliff, creating a mist that can be felt long before you reach it. Standing there, it was easy to understand why so many people make the journey to Citambur. It is truly a majestic view.
Welcome guys to Cianjur. Woo!
And as the day came to an end, it was time to wrap up an unforgettable chapter of the Sabang to Merauke adventure.
Okay, guys, it is 6 o'clock. It's dinner time here we're still in Cianjur, yeah? In Cianjur. It's been an amazing day. It's been another amazing trip. We will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Ta-da! Bye! Makan. And good job, Faris, on this trip. Hey, good job, Faris. And good job, Lutfi. Give it up for Lutfi. And good job, Ega. Hey. And good job, Wika. Hey. And good job, Chris. Hey.
To end the night, the local barista, Imam, stopped by to brew us some amazing locally grown Arabica coffee. Because that evening, we would be releasing the premiere of my latest video from Ujung Kulon, giving us the perfect excuse to sit down and watch it together. Because I've watched countless premieres over the years, usually alone in a small hotel room, somewhere in a remote corner of Indonesia. But tonight was different. For the first time, I got to experience it alongside the people who had helped bring the video to life. And seeing how proud they were of what we had created together was a powerful reminder that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. In the next episode of the Sabang to Merauke journey, we continue into the mountains of Bandung, where I meet up with my good friend and fellow adventurer, Arsal. And in the city, local creators Kimi and Alaska show me a different side of Bandung. From its rich history to its vibrant culture, there's a lot more to Bandung than meets the eye. Stay tuned.